Tonight, congressional leaders are calling out the House Speaker for failing to pass a program that would compensate radioactive waste victims. A program running for more than 30 years will expire tonight if Congress doesn't act. Justina Coronel has been following this process for months. She is in studio with the latest on this. Justina.
Well, Kelly, some of our Missouri lawmakers have been vocal about the Radiation Exposure Compensation Act, also known as RECA. Senator Josh Hawley tweeted, "The House has done nothing." And Congresswoman Cori Bush said House Republican leadership callously failed to bring it to a vote. Earlier today, I spoke to the advocacy group who's been fighting for justice for more than a decade.
Hi. Even up to the last minute, Just Moms STL doesn't give up. Friday afternoon, the advocacy group hopped on a strategy call to see what's next for the dying program.
It's disappointing, it's heartbreaking, it's sad.
All the feelings for a pending failure. A 30-plus year program called the Radiation Exposure Compensation Act, also known as RECA, is set to expire at midnight.
We don't count anything out until the very last minute.
The goal was to expand and extend RECA to include Missouri.
Missouri still has so much radioactive waste that people are still being exposed to daily here, and there's so much outrageous stuff, no signs along a creek.
The U.S. Senate passed an expanded version twice, only for it to sit in the House for months.
This is ridiculous. We have a good bill sitting there on the desk of the Speaker just waiting to be voted on. Put it to the floor and be voted on.
Now multiple options are on the table.
We are playing a nasty game of RECA whack-a-mole, which is basically we've got different versions of RECA.
The price point may be the problem, and the advocacy group wants a chance to fix it. The two women have dedicated their own time and money for St. Louisans to get compensated in return.
This is consuming our life.
We've had to tap into retirement accounts. Bet we'll do it again.
This moment can feel helpless, but the moms say they aren't hopeless.
The message to St. Louis is the residents, thank you for sharing your stories. They have worked. They are not for nothing. Now Congress has to do the ridiculous dance that it does around everything.
The Department of Justice will continue to process claims postmarked by June 10th. And if RECA does expire, the advocacy group plans to go back to D.C. next week to continue finding a path forward.
Thanks, Justina.